Hey guys and gals, it's your buddy Drew with Living History's Mysteries and Ferocious Feline Productions. You know, I was just sitting here and I was reading through the good book, Holy Bible, King James Version. And I was reading on miracles. It seems like the only time, the only place we ever hear about miracles is in this book. And these are miracles that happened 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 years ago. But what about miracles that you can actually touch? Miracles that you can visit and see and lay your hands on. Today we're going to talk about one such miracle that, though it is physically right there in front of people's faces, scientists, architects, designers still can't figure it out. Check this out. This is good.
Hey there everyone, welcome back. Professor Ubi over the years has been accustomed to analysing miracles no matter what religion, culture or scientific phenomenon that tries to explain them. Some of these miracles are amazing, so wonderful, so eerie, or just mysteriously fascinating, that till this day still cannot be explained. Yet, that's what makes this one so fascinating. Here is a story that is unique, enlightening, and a marvel of craftsmanship. Some say it is the stairway to heaven, which brings into question the old adage of God works in mysterious ways. Let me take you back to the late 19th century, to the bustling and vibrant town of Santa Fe, New Mexico. The year is 1878. In the heart of this growing town, the Sisters of Loretto have just completed the construction of their beautiful Gothic-style chapel, modelled after the Sainte-Chapelle in Paris. It's an architectural marvel for the time, filled with intricate stained glass windows, tall arches, and detailed woodwork. But there's a problem, a big problem. The chapel is missing a critical feature, a staircase to the choir loft. The choir loft sits perched high above the floor, intended as a place for the sisters to sing during their services. But during construction, an oversight occurred. There's no way to get up there, and it's not a problem that can be solved easily. The space is incredibly tight, too small to build a conventional staircase. Adding a ladder would not only be dangerous for the sisters, but it would also ruin the chapel's aesthetic. So, the Sisters of Loretto, being women of deep faith, did what they knew best. They turned to prayer. For 9 days straight, they prayed to St. Joseph, the patron saint of carpenters, asking for a solution to their unsolvable problem. Then, something extraordinary happens. On the 9th day, an old man appears at the chapel's doorstep. His appearance is humble. He carries only a few simple tools, a hammer, a saw, and a carpenter's square. His face is weathered, his clothes plain. He introduces himself as a carpenter and offers to build the staircase. The sisters are taken aback. They hadn't asked for help, and no one knows who this man is or where he came from. But with no other options, and perhaps driven by faith or desperation, the sisters allow him to start work. Over the next several months, the man works alone in the chapel. Day after day, he cuts, shapes, and assembles wood. He works in silence, with no assistance, no noise, and no fanfare. The nuns respect his wish to work in privacy and keep their distance. Still, their curiosity grows with each passing day. Finally, one day, the man disappears, just as mysteriously as he arrived. But in his place, he leaves behind a breathtaking structure, a staircase unlike anything anyone has ever seen. The staircase spirals gracefully upward, making 2 complete 360-degree turns in a perfect double helix design. But this is no ordinary staircase. It lacks a central support column, which most spiral staircases require to stay upright. It seems to defy gravity, held together by nothing more than wooden pegs that are expertly placed. The staircase stands as if floating in mid-air, a marvel of engineering and craftsmanship. The wood used to build the staircase isn't from the local area or even from the surrounding regions. To this day, no one knows where the carpenter sourced the material. Even more baffling, the man used only rudimentary tools, yet the precision and quality of the construction are impeccable. Naturally, word of the miraculous staircase spread, and experts from across the country, architects, engineers, carpenters, came to examine it. They were all baffled. How could this old man, with so few tools, build something so complex and perfect? The design was ahead of its time, seemingly impossible with the technology available in the 19th century. To this day, many of the questions surrounding the staircase remain unanswered. Who was this mysterious carpenter? How did he manage to build something that defied the known engineering principles of the day? And where did the wood come from? There are, of course, many theories. Some believe the carpenter was none other than Saint Joseph himself, answering the prayers of the sisters. Others think he was simply a master craftsman whose name was lost to history. However, to this day, the name of the carpenter has never been uncovered, and the original plans for the staircase have never been found. Even modern-day engineers are still puzzled by how the staircase stands without any central support. The Loretto Chapel Staircase has become an enduring symbol of faith, mystery, and craftsmanship. Today, it draws visitors from all over the world who come to marvel at its beauty and the mystery behind its construction. Whether it was divine intervention or the work of an unsung genius, the Loretto Chapel Staircase continues to inspire awe over 140 years later. And though we may never know the full truth behind it, one thing remains certain. It invites us to reflect on the power of faith, the limits of human knowledge, and the mysteries that still remain unsolved in our world. For this particular event, believing is seeing. Some things are fascinating, even in this case, simply miraculous.
Welcome back. You know, it's like I was saying in the beginning. They say miracles happen every day. But they're not miracles that everyone can see. Most of the time when we hear about miracles, we hear about them from the Bible. And these are miracles that happened hundreds of generations ago. Very rarely do we hear of or see a miracle that's happened just in the last 100 years, 150 years, that are so well known and still exist to this day that you can go and lay hands on it. You can see it with your own eyes. People spend so much time arguing about religion and beliefs that they don't see these actual feats, even if they're right in front of them. Who was this mysterious carpenter? How did he accomplish way back in the 19th century what carpenters and designers and architects cannot do today? With all of our new modern equipment, with all of our modern technology, with simple hand tools, and some type of advanced knowledge. This lone carpenter built this amazing staircase using nothing but wooden pegs. And where did the wood come from? This wood is not found anywhere in that vicinity or even that region. How did he get all of it? Sadly, who this man really was and how he done what he done will just remain one of those mysteries that history left behind. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. and we'll see you in history.